talk about a little bit. If we had to talk to a couple out there today, right? So let's just hone it in. Let's just close it down with this, man. If you was talking to one couple out there today, or one lady out there today, or one person out there today who was struggling with belief that was inside a relationship, what would be your closing remarks? What would you tell that person right now that was struggling with that belief, right? Because you've got better over since that last week, just going through the step. But what would you tell? Look into that camera and tell that person or that couple right now, if they were struggling with belief in themselves, what would you tell that person, babe?
I mean, you really just gotta start small. I mean, make a plan. That's what I'm still in the process of getting my full plan together, And you what is that saying? I don't know if it's I don't know who it goes to. Somebody said it, do it afraid,
Yeah, no, real
I
talk.
mean,
Real talk.
that's
Do
what
it
I'm
anyway.
just
Yeah.
still doing. I mean, I'm still working myself into the better thoughts, the positive
Yeah.
thoughts, still having to talk to myself, walk myself through the situations in my mind. When a negative story starts playing, I have to combat it with a positive story.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm
that's
just
true.
it's making a plan. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you got to have a plan.
Yeah.
And I probably have lacked that plan. That's
Yeah.
probably part of my problem. I don't have a plan. I want to do it, but I'm just like, I just spew it all out instead of making a plan. So,
We'll keep it a buck there, babe.
making that plan, to give yourself things to do, things to work on, and then just do it afraid.
Man, I like that. I like that. And from the other side of it, from a spouse who has the belief, who's trying to support, I would say it's just that. You gotta support, right? You gotta let your partner borrow some of that belief, right? You can't, because in the beginning, I used to kind of penalize you for not believing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't even talk about that a little bit, just kind of touch on that just a little bit though before we get up out of here. By what I mean by penalize.
And that was that
like
was
early.
more faith based too.
Yeah, it is. But just kind of touch on that, how that made you feel when I used to do that, because that was more faith based. Because I felt like, if you didn't believe like me,
to believe whatever was gonna happen. But it was coming from a faith from a biblical standpoint.
It was.
So I mean, now what was the question? I forgot what the question was.
I was just saying about in the early stages, how I used to be critical of you not believing like that.
That probably, well, he already don't think I believe, so it don't matter if I believe now or not. I mean, that's probably in my mind back then. That's,
No. And for me in the early stages like that, it was because I felt like you had to believe. So if you don't believe, sometimes that would make me feel like we was unequally yoked. How crazy is that? We've been married 30 years now. You know what I'm saying? Right. So sometimes that religious stuff can mess with your mind a little bit, good people. So yeah, man, that's today's episode in our new studio, good people. It's believing in yourself, right? Belief is important. No matter if it's for a couple or no matter individually, belief is important because a belief is nothing more than what your nervous system accepts as true.